Are you cute? You cute boy? You playing with your rat a little bit, kinda? Your little Christmas rat? Get him. Get him. There you go. Oh, he's in the box. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to Sunday. It's Sunday. We spent a lot of the day kind of lounging. We did a little work, but we went over to my parents' house for dinner, and then we intended, like, we're gonna go over for dinner, we're gonna come back, we're gonna like work, and we kind of turned into another like half Christmas day. And maybe that was fine. Relaxing around the holidays is important, so I don't regret it. We're continuing to work on leftovers, and then we sat on the couch and we were like, man, couch comfy. We just kind of relaxed. Now we've come back here, and as we're wrapping up the day, one of the things I really am interested in trying is that special popcorn. Pop Pop. Oh Pop Pop. Or, so it says Oh Pop Pop, but if you flip it upside down, it says dododo. Because I'm 12 years old. One of the things you have to do, though, before you can get to like the special ones, is they give you a test pack.
Are there 2 test packs?
There's some, and it's called a test launch pack. And the idea behind it is that if you want to have good popcorn, you have to get the timing just right. So they've got all these flavors and stuff that I'm looking forward to trying. However, you have to make sure that you get it right or you're going to ruin those things. So they give you like kind of just normal popcorn. So we're going to make a normal popcorn, which sounds kind of boring, but it's the first step. It's the first step of pop. And that's why we're going to give it a shot. And then also it comes with a popper thing.
Yeah.
Which I've never used before because it's always been in the bag. And I know folks that have the thing that goes on the stovetop, where they just put the stuff in the stovetop and they do it that way. My family has always used just the microwave Orville Redenbacher packs. So this is already going to be pretty different because we've never just bought straight kernels before. But I'm willing to give it a shot. I already have a vague idea of how much time I need to use on this, but we'll play it by ear. We'll put it in for a certain amount of time, and then I think the key is basically to like wait until the popping is like a few seconds between, and then you kind of know about how long it should go.
Steven. These came with gift messages that I did not fill out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And you had looked at one yesterday, and it said, congrats, nil.
Yeah.
The other one says, congrats, someone sent you some popcorn, message, enjoy, so good seeing you this last weekend. I definitely did not write that.
Or we got someone else's gift message. I don't know. Hey, but I do have to tell you, it was great seeing you last weekend.
It was.
And you probably thought it was great seeing me.
It was.
Well, then it's appropriate. So this thing's really interesting. This is the popcorn popper that comes with it, or what Mal got. I don't know how this works. It was her Christmas gift to me. And this bowl is really neat because it's collapsible. It's silicone and it's collapsible. So you just do this. And then look at that. Cute. So how this works is you expand it. You pour in the kernels and cover the bowl with the lid.
The whole thing of kernels?
Yep.
Okay.
This is one thing of popcorn. So this is the test launch pack I was talking about. And it says, in popcorn, timing is everything. So let's not chance it. Simply cut the pouch and pour kernels into our bowl. Set your microwave to 2 to 4 minutes, or whatever you'd usually do for microwave popcorn. Wait until the pops slow down. Remove. Careful, the bowl will be hot, and enjoy. If you have a dozen or so unpopped kernels, you're a pro. Because practice makes perfect popcorn. They really went all in on the branding on this. Probably a good time to remind folks that this is like not sponsored. This is just something that Mal got me for Christmas. So if it sucks, we'll find out. So those go right in there. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it?
I think it's at 1/3 of the cup because the other bags are larger.
Oh, okay.
And 1/3 of the cup is one bowl.
That makes sense because this is a test thing. Okay, so we did this. Microwave until the pop slowed down, usually 2 to 4 minutes. Oh, and so cover the bowl with the lid. Okay, so here's the lid. Kepu want popcorn? Okay, so this gets covered, and that's super cute. The idea of the collapsible bowl was really good.
We don't have a whole lot of space.
Yeah,
a lot of my baking stuff is actually like in a Tupperware in the closet.
And like we have a fairly like decent sized kitchen, so people probably wouldn't believe. They'd be like, "What? You don't have No, we don't have enough room." For one, like the pantry is full, and there's been bleed over from food in the pantry to other things, and then also all these things are full with various things. Did you know that we have like a jillion coffee mugs?
Yes.
And we order new ones all the time because we make new coffee mugs. Okay, so this just goes in. Oh yeah. Hey, this is a great time to let folks know.
It's here so Kepler doesn't eat it.
Yeah, I don't think he'd even bother it, but it's been a good spot to just store it. It's a good place to store things. If you're like, Stephen, where's the jail? We ate it. Like the night after we did the stream, or the night of the stream, actually. Like we finished the stream, and I was like, "Do you like want to eat this?" And Matt was like, "Yeah." And then we did. Okay, so 2 to 4 minutes. I'm just gonna hit it for 4 minutes and then keep track. And when it stops popping, we'll know. Yeah, that was a few seconds. Okay, so we started at 4. So 2.5 minutes. And it's still popping a little bit. So after that, what's this say do? Firmly hold the lid and shake to distribute flavor. If you end up with around 20 unpopped kernels, you did. Well, this says 12. It says it doesn't. And this says 20. Make up your mind. I'm distributing flavor. Does smell good. Again, this isn't the exciting thing. This is like the ones that we got that have all sorts of flavors and stuff. This is just
lightly salted.
Lightly salted, which
We could probably melt some butter, or you could taste it and see if it's.
Yeah. Okay, so then probably just lift this up. Ooh, that's hot. It's really hot. Probably should have known better.
They look good.
Yeah. That looks
filled it up like perfectly.
Yeah. Huh. It does make me wonder then, because the other packs seemed larger.
They are. You're supposed to measure out.
Oh, okay. And they're measured for this specific thing then.
Yeah, it's like 1/3 of a cup.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it filled it up perfect. It's kind of interesting. All right. Well, let me try one here. Yeah, I mean it. You can tell just by looking at it like that. It popped it really, really good. Now, as far as how many kernels we have left, we won't know till we eat it. Oh no, guess we'll have to eat this popcorn. Which I'm going to do right now. Inquiring minds like Kepler's want to know, how did we do? How many kernels did we leave? And the answer is, well, probably a little closer to like 30. But that's not bad. We were aiming for somewhere between a dozen and 20, based on 2 different numbers. But we did pretty good. I mean, maybe like an extra 5 to 10 seconds. But honestly, I'm also fine with leaving this many. I feel like we did pretty good. The popcorn was good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just normal.
So I don't like popcorn. Like going to a movie theater or like microwave popcorn normally. I don't like the squeak on my teeth. These didn't really have that. It was more tender. I don't know the right word.
I grew up eating popcorn. Me and my parents made, if we went to the theater, always popcorn. But even at home, made a fair bit of popcorn. I wouldn't say that we were like popcorn fiends, but we made popcorn, I think, average American amount. So I consumed a good bit of it. As far as I'm concerned, if you were getting this to like make this specific popcorn, I don't know. It's a pretty similar experience and result to
just the salted popcorn.
To just like a normal popcorn. But if you are someone who is like, I don't know, a popcorn aficionado or something, then maybe it's better. I think it's better, but it's pretty comparable too. The thing that I'm really looking forward to is trying like
some of the flavors.
The flavors. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like that's the thing is the company. Yeah, they make this thing, but I don't think you have to use this thing. Like you could just
get popcorn.
Yeah, like you could just buy the corn.
I assume so.
I don't know why that would matter. I'm sure you could just buy it and do it yourself, but we had to start here because this is part of it. So it worked well. The popcorn was good. I don't know if there's something about this that works better than a bag. I will say that like every piece in here was like fine. And usually whenever I do bagged popcorn, there's a few pieces, especially near the end, that are like a little bit burnt or a little like inedible. But these are all really good. So maybe there's a small margin, but for the most part, it was a pretty similar experience. In the coming days, I want to try the flavors, and we'll do little reviews on those too. This was a cool gift, Mal.
You're welcome.
I just really like this container.
I do too.
It's it's the perfect amount of popcorn for 2 people to share, and I like how it collapses. It's an interesting concept that the company came up with. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?